in. Good. Look good. Oh, dude. Shit.
But shit.
I hate when you do that.
I think it's the funniest thing.
I hate it so much.
Oh shit.
No, stop. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is 101, but you can call me 7.
And I'm Vince.
Vince's presence here should denote to you how important this episode is going to be.
I'm not letting you leave until we finish Dark Souls 1. This might be a 5-hour, or it's gonna be like an hour and a half. It's gonna be a 5-hour recording session if it needs to be.
Yeah.
But we're going to finish Dark Souls 1 today in this video.
I'm very excited. I feel like this is like really special to me because it's my first like Souls experience. Yeah. And I gotta say it, man. It's been a really good one.
I think there's a reason. Like this got like so much traction, it got so much hype. A lot of people played it, a lot of people remembered it. It didn't fall off, but you know, Dark Souls 2 wasn't coming in for a long time. Yeah. Got announced, everyone's like, holy shit, Dark Souls is back. Yeah.
It was just I think that the whole experience really encapsulated like a genre of game. I mean, it's its own genre of gaming. Obviously, it spawned its own.
This made a generation of like content creation.
Yes.
You know, it's like
and
a whole batch.
Also, a generation of people who love difficult games.
Exactly. Like there's a reason why people call things the Dark Souls of.
Yes,
games,
correct.
You know?
And it also just it feels like a full experience.
Yeah, compared to like some games nowadays, you're like, I kind of feel like nothing after playing that.
Not to reveal the gamer boomers in us.
No.
But no, you're right though.
Games back in my day, they made games different.
they built them different.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just have a couple of bosses to fight, and
we have 2 bosses.
2?
We got 2 bosses.
Just 2?
We got 2 bosses, buddy.
Because we've pretty much in the last episode we cleaned up all the loose ends.
Yeah.
And we finished the DLC.
Yeah.
I have everything I need.
There's nothing left. We got max upgraded weapon. You got your rings that you
Everyone is dead?
Everyone's dead. Solaire's technically alive.
Yeah. Just a little sad.
Sieglin's alive.
Oh no, she's alive.
She's good.
She's alive.
Well, she's not good. She's alive.
She's also sad.
She's sad.
And then
dead. Lawrence is dead.
Yeah. Griggs is dead. Big Hat Logan's dead.
We got the blacksmiths. They're still doing all right.
Yeah, the blacksmiths are still doing all right. Goff is there.
Goff is no,
dead. Goff is dead.
It's been hundreds of couple of.
Kieran is dead.
Well, we don't know. She survived past Artorias to leave her ring there. Yeah. So we don't know where she's at. Yeah. Artorias is dead. Sif's now dead. You piece of shit.
Sorry. I am.
Yeah.
Hurts. Let's see. What's his face? The guy who went seeking the great, the Chaos Fireball.
Oh, that's Laurentius.
Oh, that's Laurentius? Yeah. Oh, then what about, Crestfallen Knight,
dead.
yeah,
dead.
Long time ago.
Yep. It's easy to remember the people who are alive, I think, which is not many.
True.
We got Kath Framp. We haven't met Framp.
Yeah.
Or Kath. I don't
remember. We won't.
One of these two. Or I forget who's who. Maybe I'm racist for that. I don't know. Firekeeper, she's alive.
Yeah, she's alive.
We got her.
We did save her.
Other Firekeeper's dead. Ray is dead. That's not. We only got the one Firekeeper that's alive, actually. No, lady, the pale lady.
True.
She's alive.
True.
Yeah. All right, let's
go. All right, let's get going. Am I going in?
Yes.
Wee-hee!
So we have a bit of a damage. This is a damage check, by the way. Good luck. You're in the abyss.
Should I put on a helmet that I can see with?
No, you're in the abyss. It's too dark for that. The 4 kings.
4 kings.
Rush him.
Okay.
There's only 1 for now. Sometimes there can be 5 kings. Sometimes there can be 3 kings. It's really about your damage output. All right, big explosion.
Okay.
They don't do much damage.
Okay.
It's more of a damage check to kill them before it becomes an issue.
Okay. There's 1 king so far.
They don't really do much, but
they're
annoying.
They're in a weird this is odd.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's, because it's like they're like floating through the abyss.
Yeah, but and I'm also floating through the abyss.
You're like standing on it.
Yeah, that's like what the fuck?
Big ol' slash.
Get away from me!
It's tracking. You rolled back into it.
Oh man!
You rolled right back.
Did he try and suck me?
Yeah, it's a big old grab, little sucky grab.
Tried to give me like the glucky gucky. All right, well I gave it.
Keep stabbing them.
I gave it right back.
So whenever they die, you're gonna keep stabbing them.
Okay, why?
Because they have a shared health pool.
Okay, sure.
I'm just waiting for that to kill you.
It's like in fucking Super Smash Bros. When Diddy Kong uses his up B and the fuck.
You can like, fuck up through no fault of your own in this fight. Kind of.
How so?
I think there's a way. I think technically speaking, the maximum health of all of the kings is lower than the total health bar of the boss.
Okay.
So there is a chance. I've never seen it in my life. I just want you to be just
completely honest with me.
Yeah, just completely honest with me. All the king's health bars is not the total health bar of the boss. By like a little bit, like maybe like 200 damage or something like that.
So if I don't stab dead enemies, then they'll just be dead and I'll get soft locked?
Yeah, you will get soft locked where you would have to do the fight over because another king is not gonna spawn. So you have to.
Remember when I said this game was complete?
Yeah. This is a bad part of it. Yeah, I agree.
I know, I just did half this thing's health.
All right, you might die.
Oh!
This should be the 4 kings. So you just.
Oh, I should have. Wow.
Yeah.
That really does hit far, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
My thing!
My 4
My
shards.
dark souls!
My lord shards.
My lord souls! Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. Lord Gwyn recognized the foresight of these 4 great leaders of New Londo and granted them their ranks and the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord Soul, it's also satiate the Lord Vessel.
Yeah. So again, it's like, oh, these guys are pretty wise. I'll give them a piece.
Yeah.
But was it actually? Because they kind of caused all this to happen.
Yeah.
They kind of fucked it up.
A little bit.
So were they really possessing of great foresight? Or was it more for Gwyn to give, the normal humans a reason to stay loyal to him?
It just depends on how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Rest at the Lord Vessel.
Offer souls to Lord Vessel.
Offer the souls.
Ploink, ploink, ploink.
Here are all of them. We're here.
Mm.
Holy shit, it took me so long. I worked so hard.
And now, the gate is open.
We have satiated the Lord Vessel.
It is now burning. We have proven ourselves worthy.
Oh my god.
Of going to...
Sunlight.
Well.
Or maybe not. Some kind of light.
It's more of a fog gate, and you're gonna love this walk down. I think it's like one of the coolest walk downs.
Oh yeah? Oh, hey buddy. Dude, the fire is raging.
Yeah, it is. Because when you walk, you get to see all the knights that went with. I don't know how he probably fell off the edge. Look.
All right. Oh. Oh.
All the trapped souls heading off.
They're all
They're all black knights or silver knights.
Yeah, black or silver knights. They're all the ones who went.
Mm-hmm.
So they must be black knights actually.
Technically speaking.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty cool like cinematic little like fog gate walkthrough.
Oh, that's so cool.
And we have finally made it to where it all began.
This is where they
the kiln of the first flame.
This is where it was first lit.
Mm-hmm. And look at the landscape around it. All ash.
Hard because
ash and dust.
Oh my god.
It is just a giant kiln.
Jesus Christ. Happiness ahead.
And the only thing that's left here between you and the final boss
Praise the sun.
are, of course,
oh, the knights.
the knights that went with.
There are some that still yet survive?
Mm-hmm.
How?
The undead curse is a powerful thing. Come on, man.
Doink.
That's ours. We're Doink. Doinkus. How do you think we got that name?
Oh!
Wow, you got the Black Knight Greatsword.
I see it.
It's pretty neat.
It's an ultra great sword.
It is an
The
ultra
large
great sword.
motion that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of their adversaries long ago.
Yeah. So they got big weapon for big guy, much like Monster Hunter.
Do I Artorias?
No, you don't do Artorias.
Oh!
That will launch people
And it might be dangerous to try it up here.
on this bridge. It is, you're notorious for doing really well on bridges.
On bridges. Subtle foreshadowing?
You subtle.
Who is that?
Who indeed?
Who is that? I gotta go say hi.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
He is cool. Some would say the coolest.
Or maybe the hottest.
Oh my goodness.
God!
That was I've never seen that move before. That's not in the normal, he did a jumping attack.
What the fuck?
That was out of nowhere. There was a lot of agility there that belied his,
Oh. Don't you hate when you get interrupted by somebody
Dude,
stabbing you in the back?
I fucking hate when I get animation locked because someone gets to my 180 and I can no longer fall. Don't join him, please. Not more.
Not more subtle foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I'm scared of this guy.
This guy's a freak. This guy.
Dude, did he Artorias? Did he spin? Did he jump?
No, he did not spin. He was just a big jump. He is trying to get Employee of the Year. That's for sure. Like, he is doing way too much.
Hey, man.
Was it all a lie? Have I done this all for nothing?
No.
Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do?
No, come on, man.
My dear, dear son.
Solaire.
Anything else to add, Solaire? Here he is.
Oh.
So
did you figure out? Knight Solaire, did you figure it out?
He did. He is able to find his purpose even without his son.
So there is
There's a good ending for one of these NPCs.
Yeah.
In the form of Solaire.
Are we his son?
Well, maybe. Maybe.
Solaire, you're here.
For our final fight. He's kind of squared up against you.
Dude, this is only right.
Solaire, I would say, like, there is the armor set, the knight set, which is like John Dark Souls, but
yeah.
Solaire's kind of the face of Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, dude.
Like, he inspired a lot of like memes, a lot of internet culture stuff.
Look at him.
You know, for such a like a dinky design.
He made it.
He did. He made it here.
He found his
Out
son.
of all the hollows and NPCs, he is here at the Kiln with us. This is it. The last one.
This is it.
And what do we come face to face with?
Alright, Solaire, come with me.
Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, still trying to keep the flame linked.
But his tomb
was a facade. He's here, doing all this.
Oh my!
An old, decrepit man, no longer able to bring himself to his full stature like he was against the dragons.
Dude, he's like so small for what he was.
Yeah.
This figure of legend.
Yeah. Well, that's because how many times do you think he's linked the flame?
Too many. Certainly.
Until he has gone hollow with the effort of
Look
it.
at Solaire helping me with this
Yeah.
too. It's like, oh, he can't even do any fucking damage. Not Solaire, I mean Gwyn.
Yeah. I will say, and that's it. There is no final phase. There's no second phase. There's no extra fight afterwards. All of this to fight this decrepit man at the end of it all, at the end of the world, essentially, doing his best to keep the fire burning.
And it just went out.
Well, it sure did. Who do you think was there to keep it linked? So now, here's where normally, let's read the soul first, and then we can, I can tell you a little bit more about.
I feel like we had to like move with urgency, you know,
Yeah.
like contains an incredible power. Soul of the Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight and Cinder, who linked the first flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as cinder for the. Oh! He was the kindling!
He was the fire.
Burned as cinder for the first flame, but even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's crazy that his soul burned that bright, and yet he was one of the easiest fights in the game.
He's even easier. He can be. You can parry his attacks super easily if you really wanted to.
Like
try
if just
it.
like
yeah,
and then repose.
Because what you can do is people. I mean, it's kind of like a little meme. But you can parry his opening strike. Run behind him as he's getting up. Use an Estus Flask, which will make him instantly do the move that you can parry again, and then just keep going. He's one of the easiest fights in this game. You can do two different options.
Okay.
If we did not immediately talk to Kingseeker, Frampt, or whatever, we would be able to talk to Kath. And instead of linking the fire, we would be able to go somewhere else. I think there's like a door somewhere around here that is open.
Yeah.
And instead, begin the Age of Dark by letting the flame die out and ushering in a new age. But we didn't do that, so our only option is really to link the fire. If we were to do that, people theorize that because Solaire is here at the final thing, instead he will link the flame.
Oh, I see.
While we try to usher in an Age of Dark, he will begin or restart the Age of Fire at the same time.
Well, because I mean, he would never.
He would never go against the flame.
No, he wouldn't.
So, as it started, all that's left is to light a bonfire, buddy.
That's so impactful. Oh, I want to see what the people said. What did they say? Weakness, tears, imminent, gorgeous view. I did it.
It is a gorgeous view.
Well,
there is something noble in what we are about to do.
Thank you, Vince.
Of course.
For taking me on this very first journey of mine. there is something noble about it. And I guess there's nothing left to do but to do it, so... Let's link the fire.
We got embers left.
Just barely.
So, just like Gwyn, we will become the kindling that allows the Age of Fire to continue for who even knows how much longer.
Oh, and we're human, too. I forgot about that.
Doinkus the first.
Doinkus the first.
First of many.
The second kindling for the second flame.
Yes. And just like it was before, most likely what it was like when Gwyn first lit the flame.
I mean, everything's catching again.
Due to the power of our soul and all of the experience we have.
All of the things that we fought.
And now we have menu music. After beating the game for the first time, we get menu music. And also we get, like, nice credits.
Holy shit! We did it, Vince!
We did it. We have linked the fire, extending it for who knows how long until the Age of Dark will once again
encroach
to take over. Which is part of the whole point of Dark Souls, is that the ending doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You can choose to link the flame and continue the Age of Fire, or you can choose to bring about the Age of Dark early.
Because things are just gonna keep...
Because no matter what, it's cyclical.
Yeah, it will continue to just...
The Age of Fire will eventually die. The Age of Dark will take over. Only for the Age of Fire to, once again, be brought up in a second time, or a third, or fourth, or fifth. It does not matter. It's about doing it, about actually going out.
Yeah.
And accomplishing something, about not going hollow and instead sticking to your ambitions until the very end.
We did it.
We did.
What
are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? How's the world? How's the lore? What you got out of it? The gameplay. You're the one that played it.
I feel great about, firstly, just not going hollow.
Yeah.
Though I will say I never felt that I wanted even for a second to give up.
Yeah.
I don't think that I even came close to...
It makes me just kind of think, like, back in the days, like, man, people may have just been bad at video games.
Well, mind you,
they
never encountered something like this.
It's true, this is like the first...
At the same time, neither had I while playing this, but, like, I think it's different. I think it's different. So I think we need to give those who came before us, we need to give them a little bit of slack on the rope, right? In terms of my experience, I think that Dark Souls 1 is I think it's a really special experience. Not knowing any
creative designer.
Not knowing anything about it, not knowing where to go, feeling the vastness of the world. There's also I think a loneliness to this game. You have plenty of friends, and there's so much that's shiny and new, but when you really start to peek behind the curtain and you start playing out some stories to their ends, and you get to see the reality behind what happened versus the legends that were told. It's not grim, and it's not necessarily sad.
It's like morose.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, for a setting that's kind of the theme of Dark Souls 1. Look at New Londo in its whole. Anor Londo in its whole.
Yeah.
You have this very pretty, very, like, beautiful, majestic, look at all these legends and everything. And then you peel away the layer.
Yeah.
And it is dark and dirty, and it is
dull.
It is a
devoid of the color that
lost
it had.
To time.
Yeah.
With people trying to pick up the pieces, as it were.
Well, everyone was trying to pick up the pieces.
It's the whole theme of it. Even down to Gwyn. He is just still there, trying his best to do it, to the point that he has gone hollow and can no longer do it anymore. He's lost his drive because of how many times he's had to continue the Age of Fire. Again, going back to the tomb in there, it's completely what do you want to call it? Sentimental or like for show.
Yeah.
His tomb is empty. It's not a real tomb. It's as big as he was when he was still alive. But they realize they're never gonna get him back. His duty now is to keep the fire going.
Yeah.
So it's all people just trying to relive and to keep hold of those glory days.
Well, because they surely must have been glorious, especially after all the heroes of old that we learned about, some of whom we slew.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a game, mechanically, also it's just so, for how old it is, it's so charming.
It is. There's like it has a very like unique personality.
I agree.
It won't it doesn't take half measures in terms of like trying to get like one thing or another. It's like, we're just gonna do this.
Yeah.
Because this is how we do it.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to learn.
Yeah.
If you don't learn, you won't do it.
Yeah.
In terms of the difficulty, I felt like things were pretty like dare I say, like, fair?
Yeah, I would say maybe like mid-game is where you were struggling with it the most.
I think so.
Which I think is pretty common.
But otherwise, you know... Oh!
And of course, the cycle starts all over. This is just going to be this is New Game Plus.
Oh my god!
But instead we get everything.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
The dark sign brands the undead.
Yeah, that was a really phenomenal journey. I can see why this series has endured. With a start like that, I mean, come on. How could you not want more?
Yes, indeed.
I also think that in terms of like design and they really had a vision here.
They did.
And then they carried it to fruition in its entirety. And this is, I think, created in an age where, you know, things weren't necessarily...
I think in this like time period, games did have like a pretty unique personality.
Yeah, they weren't necessarily driven by a lot of the profit that you see now.
This was people going, I have a cool idea for a game, guys.
Yeah, and then, you know, bringing together the people to go, no, I think this is also a cool idea.
Yeah.
I will help.
Yeah.
Essentially. You know, From Software...
They get it done.
I guess they do. I just can't believe that I finished it.
Yeah. 21 episodes?
21 episodes. Yeah, this is episode 21.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
What's next?
What do you think?
Sekiro.
No. We will see you guys in Dark Souls 2.
Oh, not only Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2.
Scholar of the First Sin.
Yes.
Which I am concerned, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's definitely a Dark Souls game.
I know you guys have varied opinions. I'm sure people watching and people who have played it, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen the discourse, the arguments in reviews and stuff like that. And on Reddit. And
Dude, OG, this game came out, Reddit was a shit show.
I can only imagine, but
we're doing it.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining us on our journey through Dark Souls Remastered, the very first in the series. We will see you guys in the next video. We will see you guys in the next game.
Very soon.
Very soon. So for now, have a good rest of your day. And we will see you soon. Don't you dare go hollow.
Don't you dare go hollow, my friend.
Don't you dare. Bye.